Begin by coming into a tall seat, backs of the palms on the thighs, index finger and thumb touching, eyes closing down. Maintaining a tall spine here, begin to tune the senses inward. Now begin to notice what muscles can you relax and still maintain this still, seated posture, the tall spine. Perhaps you can bring some ease into your jaw, relax your shoulders down, or soften the muscles around your hips. Scan everything from head to toe, and notice where you can soften and still maintain this tall spine. And slowly bring the palms to touch in front of the heart center in Namaskar Mudra. We'll begin our practice by calling out the sound of Om 3 times together. Take a smooth breath in to begin. Om. Inhale. Om. Slightly longer Om this time. Inhale. Slowly open the eyes. Namaste. My name is Keith. You can also call me Omkar, which is the name that my teacher Yogrishi Vishvaketu gave me. Yogrishi Vishvaketu is the person who designed the type of class that we're going to practice today. It's called Hatha Raj Yoga. In a Hatha Raj Yoga class, we practice bhramari in addition to our postures. Bhramari sounds like the last part of the Om that we just did, or like a bumblebee breath. So it sounds like this. We'll be layering that breath onto various postures. And so we'll be using gentler postures, but we'll be holding them slightly longer, so depending on what you normally practice, it may be more or less challenging than what we're used to. Now, the effect of this breath is to really calm the nervous system and de-stress your body on a cellular level. So by practicing with the postures as we're doing, we're preparing ourselves for meditation. So we'll do a slightly longer meditation than normal after this class, but that meditation should be a little bit more accessible to you. The theme of today's class is Shivo Hum. That just means I am healthy and well. I am body well-being. Shivo Hum, Shivo Hum. I'd like to call this to mind throughout the practice. So we're planting a subconscious seed that we're healthy and well. And just by having that in the subconscious, it can really manifest in our lives as wellness. Begin by lying on the back. You don't need to use any props. Just make sure you're comfortable. The long neck, chin slightly tucked. And close down the eyes again. And let's practice this bhramari breath together. Take a smooth breath in. Another one like that. Inhale. Relax the jaw on this one. Inhale. Inhale. Now slightly longer, but keep that jaw relaxed. Inhale. Good, and just continue to relax the body here. Notice what effect, if any, you can detect from just employing that breath a few times here. Now begin to bend the knees, take them in towards the armpits, and take the hands around the shins. So the knees begin to move towards the armpits, keeping the hips grounded onto your mat. And we'll try 3 bhramris together like this in this slightly modified position. Inhale. 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 Shivo Hum. Embodying health, embodying vitality. You can slowly release your knees. Take the feet back down to about mat width length. Begin knocking the knees from side to side. No need to work with the breath here, just opening up the hips and gently twisting the spine. If you wish, you can gaze in the opposite direction of your knees for an added twist of the cervical spine. One more around each side. And send your knees all the way to the right side as you begin to come up to a seat. Both knees are bent here. Take the left hand outside the right knee. Begin to twist towards the right, gazing over that right shoulder. Tall spine pressing down into the right hand. And we'll do 3 bhramari breaths together here. Inhale. Inhale. Last one, inhale. Notice at the end of that bhramari, you have a little bit extra room to twist even deeper into the pose. And then slowly inhale as you unwind the body back to center. Let's take the knees off to the left. And the right hand comes outside the left knee as you begin to twist to your left. Gazing over that left shoulder and pressing into the left hand to maintain a tall spine. 3 bhramari here. Inhale. Inhale. One more time, inhale. Shivo Hum, Shivo Hum. Remember that you are healthy, you are well, You're in control of your own well-being. Inhale, slowly unwind. And cross the ankles. Place the hands down, knees underneath the hips, coming into a tabletop position. Gently cat-cow a couple times, inhaling as you gaze forward. Exhale as you're on the spine. No need to bhramari with this one. Inhale, lengthen the spine as you gaze forward, belly down, tail up. Exhale as you press into the hands, round the spine, shin in towards the chest. Inhale, gaze forward, shoulder blades together. Exhale, round. A couple more times on your own. And for the next time you exhale into cat pose, turn to a neutral spine. Take your knees a few inches behind the hips. Tuck your toes, keeping them hip-width distance apart. And on an exhale, move back up towards Adho Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog. Or as my teacher calls it, mountain pose Parvatasana. For this pose, you're making an inverted V as best you can. It may help to bend your knees a little bit to find that shape. We'll take 3 bhramari here. Inhale. Inhale. One more time, inhale. Feeling grounded and stable here, very strong, like a mountain. Inhale and raise the right leg up and back. Exhale as the right foot comes in between the hands. You can help it there if you need to. Left knee down. Inhale, raising the left arm up. And exhale, bending over to the right side. So you're feeling nice and long in the left side of the body here. Taking your inhales into the left lung and the left rib cage. We'll make 3 bhramari together. Inhale. Inhale. Inhale, bending deeper. Enjoying that stretch in the whole left side of the body. Inhale and raise both arms up, gaze up. Exhale, lower the palms down. Tuck your back toes under. Inhale up to a 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale back into that inverted V posture. And then inhale, raising the left leg up and back. Gaze forward and exhale. Place the foot in between the hands. Right knee comes down this time. We'll place the left hand on the hip as we inhale the right arm up. And exhale, bending to the opposite side now. Breathing into the right rib cage, the right lung. And 3 bhramari here. Inhale. Inhale. One more, inhale. Shivo Hum, Shivo Hum. Inhale, raising both arms up. Shoulders relax down as you gaze up. Exhale, palms frame the front foot. Back toes tuck. Inhale, leg up to the sky. Exhale, returning to your neutral pose for one bhramari together here. Inhale. And from here, place the right knee down, the left leg long, heel to the mat, wrist, knee, and both feet all in one line. Inhale as the left arm comes up to a variation of side plank. You can stay here, remembering that we'll be holding this for 3 bhramari, or you can play with lifting the straight leg. Try to get it up to the height of the hip. 3 bhramari together. Inhale. Inhale. Stay with it for one more breath. Inhale, lift the leg up a little bit higher. Reach up at the hand. Exhale, return into a tabletop position. Tuck the toes and make your way back into downward facing dog or mountain pose. Take a breath or two here. And the next exhale brings the left knee down. Right leg comes straight. Find your alignment. Everything in one line here with the heel down. Inhale then as the right arm comes up. Gaze up if you have the balance. And foot up if you did on the first side. Bow to the height of the hip. And we'll make 3 bhramari together. Inhale. Inhale. You've got this. Inhale. Shivo Hum. Healthy, strong, and well. Exhale, returning into your tabletop position. Lengthen the spine, and then make your way back into Parvatasana mountain pose for one more bhramari. Inhale. Now shift the weight forward so that your shoulders come right over the wrists in plank pose. And lower the knees down and lower the rest of the torso down. And place the elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms parallel, preparing for Sphinx pose here. Take the shoulder blades close together, heart forward, strong legs. Gaze is forward, and jaw is relaxed. 3 bhramari. Inhale. Inhale. Shoulders, jaw relaxed. Inhale. Good. Inhale, expand the heart. Gaze up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Walk the hands back. Press yourself into child's pose. Knees can be together or slightly wide. Palm is resting on the mat or on your hands. Those hands can be stretched in front of you or down by the sides if your shoulders are very tight. We'll take 5 bhramari here. First 2 together. Last 3 on your own. Inhale. Inhale. 3 at your own pace. Go ahead. Feel grounded here, supported by your mat, supported by Mother Earth. And very slowly start to walk the hands back to raise the torso up. And begin to come down onto your left hip. Take the right leg up and over the left knee. So both knees are bent. That bottom knee can straighten if it doesn't feel good on the knee. Then we'll take the right arm behind us as we inhale the left arm up. Exhale, either hugging the knee or taking the elbow outside the knee as we twist over to the right. Pressing down into your straight arm to grow taller, and maybe moving deeper into the twist on an exhale. 3 bhramari here, right sole of the foot is on the mat. Inhale. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Turn to a normal breath. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, counter twist briefly to the left. And go ahead and unravel the legs. And this time, the right knee bends and the left knee comes towards the ceiling. Sole of the left foot on the earth. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, take the same variation you took on the first side, twisting, this time to the left. Pressing down through that left hand to grow taller. And relaxing on an exhale, move deeper. 3 more bhramari. Inhale. 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 Come into center. Exhale, brief counter twist over to the opposite side. Then unravel. This time take both legs out in front of you. Feet are flexed. You may want to take the flesh away from your sitting bones to assist with this. Tall spine here. Inhale, raising the arms up, gazing up. Exhale, you can round the spine as you begin to fold forward, maybe finding your big toes, outer edges of the feet, or maybe hands are just on the ankles. You take the chin down towards the throat, breathing into the area between the shoulder blades for Paschimottanasana. We'll take 5 bhramari here, 2 together, 3 at your own pace. Inhale. Inhale. Three more on your own. Go ahead. Beautiful. Slowly begin to unroll the spine and back up into an L shape or staff pose. Then begin to lower the spine down onto the mat. We'll take that same L shape again, this time by raising the legs into the air. We'll be holding for 5 breaths, so you may want to stay here in this half Sarvangasana. If you want to take the full Sarvangasana, take the feet behind the head, support the low back, take the elbows close together, and begin to stack ankles, hips, and shoulders. 2 bhramari together, 3 yourself. Inhale. Inhale. Three on your own, eyes closed. Shivo Hum. These inversions particularly good for your health and your well-being. Slowly lower the legs behind you, palms on the mat, and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower the hips down. And once the hips are down, you can start to lower the legs down. Then scooch your glutes so that your hands can come underneath, elbows close together, preparing for Matsyasana. Bend into the elbows, inhale, lift up, then exhale, take the crown of the head to the mat. The entire spine is off the mat here. 3 bhramari all together. Inhale. 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 Just enjoy this expansion of the heart, the throat, and the shoulders for another couple of breaths. Inhale, press into the forearms and the elbows. Lift the head up, tuck the chin, and exhale slowly, lowering down. You can remove your hands from underneath you. Bend both knees. Take the soles of the feet into the mat. Take the right ankle over the left knee. Thread one arm in between the legs, the other around the shin. Begin to draw that right leg into the mat, to your torso. Flexing both feet. Take 2 bhramari together here. Inhale. Inhale. Maybe hugging just a little bit more firmly now. And keep the legs where they are for the moment. Take the arms wide or to cactus arms. Then take both legs off to the left. So you'll have the entirety of the left leg, the outer edge of the left leg on the mat, and the sole of the right foot on the mat. You can gaze off the opposite way if you wish. For 3 bhramari together. Inhale. 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 Beautiful. You gaze back to center if it's off to the side. Take both legs back to center and replace that right foot onto the mat. Now we'll place the left ankle on top of the right knee. Once again, threading the arm through and around either your hamstring or your shin. And take both legs towards the torso, flexing both feet. Should feel like a nice stretch, the outer edge, your left hip. 2 bhramari together here in Supta Kapotasana. Inhale. Inhale. Relaxing the shoulders to the mat. Releasing the hands out to the sides. This time the legs move over to the right. All outside of the right leg's on the mat. And the sole of the left foot is on the mat. Gaze away from the legs. 3 bhramari here. Inhale. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Shivo Hum. And the vibration benefiting your digestive system. Gaze back to center. Legs back to center. And then you can hug the legs around the shins, both of them at the same time, keeping the head and the hips on the mat for 2 bhramari. And we'll do 3 bhramari with the head and neck off the mat. Inhale. Inhale. Now curl the head and neck towards the knees, and 3 more together. Inhale. Inhale. Curl in a little bit more. Inhale. Tight as as you can, as small as you can. Make yourself into a teeny little ball. And exhale, begin to release for Shavasana. Feeling free to put on any extra layers of clothing here. You can use a blanket for underneath the head to keep the back of the neck long, to prevent falling asleep here. You can also put something underneath the knees if you're feeling anything in your low back. Once you're settled here and warm here, make any final adjustments. Melting the shoulders down, keeping the palms face up about 45 degrees from the body, toes flapping out to the sides. And before we sink completely into our Shavasana, we'll take 3 more bhramari, 1 together, 2 on your own. Inhale. Releasing any tension in your body, 2 more on your own. Go ahead. Now settling into your Shavasana. Shoulders melting down. Any tension in the hips releasing. Leg muscles disengaged. Jaw relaxed so that the upper and lower rows of teeth separates. Committing to stillness and silence here. Shivo Hum, Shivo Hum. You are healthy, you are well, and you are in control of your own health and wellness. Slowly begin to come in to your breath once again. Breathing naturally at first, and consciously deepening the breath. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes, circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Make sure you get them in both directions. Very gently take your head from side to side, finding some compensation for your neck. Using an inhale, stretch both arms overhead, stretch the feet away from you, getting nice and long. Feel free to enjoy this for a few breaths. Eventually curling up into a little ball, arms around the shins once again, this time rocking from side to side, now massaging your back muscles. Eventually let's move all the way to our right side in embryo pose. Right bicep is a pillow for the ear. Take a few deep and nourishing breaths here. And then take your time slowly, making your way into a seated posture, preparing for your meditation. As I mentioned before, this will be a slightly longer meditation, so I really recommend some sort of a cushion underneath your seat, so you can stay tall, less effort. Backs of the palms to the knees, chin is parallel with the earth, crown of the head is moving towards the ceiling, as the eyes begin to close down. Keep pressing your sitting bones onto your cushion as the crown of the head moves up, creating space in the spine. Your internal gaze comes to the center of the forehead between the eyebrows, your third eye, or Ajna chakra, and meditate there. You can continue to meditate at your third eye, or you can begin to take the attention just above the crown of the head, a few inches before the crown of the head, right above, and meditate there. you're finding it hard to concentrate, either at the center of the forehead or above the head, add the mantra Shivo Hum to your meditation. Mentally repeat Shivo every time you inhale, and mentally repeat Hum every time you exhale, focusing either the center of the forehead or just above the crown of the head. Just begin to ease out of this meditation. Begin to take some conscious breaths into your Muladhara chakra, right at the base of your pelvis. Inhaling with your attention there, the part of your body that's meeting your mat or your cushion. And slowly float the palms to touch once more in front of the heart center, Namaskar Mudra, thumbs touching the chest. Just take a moment to recognize the vitality and peace that you've brought to yourself with your practice of yoga. And we'll close our practice by chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shanti is Sanskrit for peace. Take a smooth breath in to begin. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace and health continue to flow within you. May that peace and health flow through your family and your friends. May all beings on the planet be happy, healthy, and peaceful. I salute you all. Namaste. Thank you for trying something new. Hope it was beneficial. I hope to see you soon.